Hey guys, welcome back to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with a second conversion tutorial. This one covers progressive spawning, and the next one is going to cover progressive weapon unlocks. As far as the theory tutorials, those will come fairly soon. I'm still not exactly dead set on the format for those. I'm kind of leaning towards doing one for each, the theory of each phase. But we'll see about that. Anyways, let's look at spawning right now, and we'll hop in the forge and I'll show you guys how to do it. Okay, once again guys, I apologize for the poor sound quality or background noise that I may be getting while I'm doing these tutorials. I'm basically, when I have to sit by my Xbox, it picks up some background noise, and this room's got weird acoustics, and it's just goofy. But here we are on the conversion test map that I was thrown together just to demonstrate how to set some of this stuff up. And today we're looking at spawning. So first of all, I'm just going to show you guys blue team spawns. You'll basically do the same thing with red team spawns. So if here we are in the blue team initial spawns, blue team phase 1 spawns. Here's the phase 1 alpha objective. So basically you don't need the initial spawns right on top of the respawns, but you probably want them in the same place. Basically, I'm going to go into more of the theory later, but you're going to want kind of two separate main groups of spawns. We generally have 4 spawns per group, and you're going to want them separated, so you're not actually going to want them right next to each other like this. You kind of want to create 2 separate areas that players can spawn. That kind of it gives some variation to the routes you can use to attack from based on where you spawn. And you want them separate so that the enemies cannot come in and see all their spawns at once and spawn kill. So we've got all these spawns, and then you'll want to do the same thing for phase 2. So we've got the spawns up here for phase 2, which I will show you how to make those only come in after phase 1. And then you're going to keep the same spawns from phase 2 until phase 3. There's a lot of reasoning for that, and I'll be going into that in a later tutorial also. But so you'll have, again, 2 groups of spawns in phase 2. They might be even more separate. So I would have these on this platform and this platform over here. Obviously this map is just purely demonstration. I would never have a map that was actually built anything like this. But also it's important to have, these are going to be kind of our backup spawns. So there's kind of a little, I wouldn't call it a glitch, but basically when the spawns move up, there's going to be like a split second where these spawns are going to be covered, and these spawns are not yet going to be uncovered and won't be available. So we like to keep some spawns that are there in throughout. So these spawns might be available in phase 1 and phase 2 and 3. So we generally would attach those to the garage or something if we had the vehicle garage nearby, or something like that. But anyways, as far as showing you guys how to make this work, we're going to cover up the phase 1 spawns, and basically the trick is that structural pieces, if you label them as conversion targets, are going to spawn in during the designated phase, and they're going to stay in for the rest of the game. They're never going to despawn. So if I crank that up to 2, label it as extraction target, it's going to spawn in after alpha is captured, and it's going to stay there the rest of the game. So then these spawns are all going to be covered up. And you don't have to use like a block. It's just got to be a structured piece, something that will cover them up. And the more unobstructive you can make it look, the better, of course. But it's whatever. So those would be covered up after phase 1. And these spawns over here would not. Like I said, these are going to be the backups that are going to always be available. And if you want, you can. You'd want to do the same thing for the defenders also. But if you want, I would recommend having some respawn zones over the main spawns for waiting, so that these spawns don't get as much influence, and you're mainly relying on these spawns except for when these spawns are really needed for if you're getting spawn trapped or etc. So we got that. So now you capture the phase 1 objective, these spawns cover up. Okay, now what we're going to do over here is we're going to go to objectives, we're going to go to extraction, targets, and we're going to get, we like to use the cylinders because they can cover up 2 spawns at once. Now, like I was saying about structure items, when, oh geez, what am I doing with this piece? With structure items, they spawn in once, they're there for the rest of the game, right? Extraction targets, on the other hand, will spawn in only during the designated phase. So, if I have a target here, here I'll lower it down a little bit, you just want it to cover up these spawns. We like to have the spawns in little groups of 2 next to each other. You know, you can cover up with 2 of them with 1 cylinder that way. But of course we still like to have, you know, like 4 over here and 4 over here. But so if we do that and then we come in and we label it as spawn sequence 1, go to extraction target, and basically now this cylinder is going to be here for phase 1, but it's going to disappear after that, and it's going to be gone the rest of the game. And that's the gist of how the weapon unlocks will work also. But yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. Again, you can use waiting, you can have other groups of spawns, you know, and you'll want to do the same thing for the defender spawns. You know, obviously these spawn points are set to attacker. You know, you set the defender spawns to defender. And it's pretty straightforward. It works really nicely. Shu actually came up with the idea to do this back when we started working on conversion. It was a pretty cool concept. So that's how you make the spawns move up, and I'm gonna hit you guys with a let's see, a weapon, progressive weapon unlock tutorial soon, and then I'm gonna be dropping the actual like theory, design theory tutorials soon after that. So yeah, I hope you guys are working on conversion maps. I hope you guys are enjoying playing it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Good luck forging conversion maps. Bye bye.